People don't want to practice it. People are really confused. What is it? I mean, is it even practical? Is it even possible to practice it in the current modern lifestyle? Right? That yama is Brahmacharya. Right? We all are married people. We have children. So do you even think that we are eligible to practice Brahmacharya? No answer. Okay, so let us discuss about that. What is Brahmacharya? From a very traditional perspective, the meaning of Brahmacharya is abstinence from sex, right? Celibacy, chastity. Abstain yourself from having sex. That is a very traditional meaning of Brahmacharya. So because of that, if you people take only the meaning of that, like abstinence from sex, and they think that it is impractical to practice that in your life. So that is what we are going to discuss. How can we practice Brahmacharya in our life, right? So let us understand the concept of Brahmacharya. Charya means a behavior, a way of living, a routine, your behavior towards others. So that is what Charya means. Brahma or Brahman means divine, God, supreme consciousness. It is the same concept which Christians call O Lord or Muslims call Allah. It is what you call God or supreme consciousness or ultimate reality, or simply put, creator. So Brahmacharya means a way of living which will lead you to the divine, which will lead you to your creator. So what is actually the meaning of Brahmacharya? Brahmacharya is asking you to conserve your sexual energy or the energy of your desires. It is not just about sex. It is about your desires. Most of the things that we engage in is arising because it is arising out of your desire, right? I want this, I have to achieve this, I want this, I want that. So all these is coming out of your desire part of your ego self, right? So lust is coming out of that desire. So Brahmacharya is asking you to conserve all that energy and use it for things or activities which will lead you to the divine. So that is the basic fundamental meaning of Brahmacharya. So in that aspect, we all do our work, right? You all go to office, you do your coding, all those things. So we think that we are doing something meaningless. What is the purpose of my life? I'm getting up every day, I'm going, I'm earning money, that's it. So, but most of us, what you're doing in your daily life is your swadharma, right? Is the duty that is assigned to you. I'm not saying all of us, but most of us, it is your assigned duty. So when you code or when you program or when you do something, when you go to your office or do something, you are helping to organize your society a little bit better. You are helping to make your society a little bit more functional. Why do you think work is worship? Why do you think it is said that work is worship? It is not because the work is giving you money or dollars, right? It is said work is worship because you're doing your swadharma. You are doing the responsibility assigned to you. So whatever you do in our daily life which leads you to the divine, you are actually doing Brahmacharya. The very act that I am doing right now is Brahmacharya. I am doing something which will ultimately lead me to the divine. So now do you think you can practice Brahmacharya in your life? We all can practice Brahmacharya. You just understand the meaning of that word, right? Anything, any thought, any action, any gesture which will lead you to a higher purpose is Brahmacharya. So it is not just abstinence from sex. That is the very traditional aspect of it. But even in Yoga Sutra, if you read the um, description of Brahmacharya, it is said Brahmacharya Pratishtayam Virya Labha, meaning if you practice Brahmacharya, you attain Virya, you attain vital energy. Why? Because according to physics, if you don't lose energy, you conserve energy. If you're not losing your energy on so much unnecessary things, how are we spending most of our energy? We are spending it on negative things. We spend a lot of our energy worrying over things that don't serve us for a higher purpose, over our desires. I'm not able to buy this, or I'm not able to achieve this, I have to get this. So most of our energy is being spent on negative things. So that is what Brahmacharya is asking you to do. Reserve, conserve your energy and use it for activities which will lead you to a higher purpose. So every one of us can practice Brahmacharya every single day. Even today, once you go home, you make sure that you do one act of Brahmacharya today, which will lead you to a higher purpose, which will lead you to the divine, which will lead you to God. I hope I have cleared some misconcept about Brahmacharya.